Hello, everyone. PAX Day has recently released a couple of articles which we're going to take a look at right now. Verse 5 Battle for Lyonesse is now live, released 4 days ago. Hello, Paxians. After a successful testing phase on the public tester Arcadia, we're excited to announce that our new content update, Verse 5 Battle for Lyonesse, is now live on all shards. We would like to thank all players who provided feedback during the testing phase, as that allowed us to make adjustments and changes before deploying to live. We are still gathering feedback in a dedicated thread and evaluating the situation. Further changes are expected over the next few days, weeks, as we continue to adjust. It's time to rally your friends and clanmates and set foot in Lyonesse. Watch for the mysterious mortal tree spawn. Harvest them as soon as they appear and race towards the shrine to claim them and begin building in the contested land. We can't wait to witness the first skirmishes, clever strategies, and bold constructions emerging in the PvP zone. Learn more about the feudal sovereignty system in our dedicated article. Please note that the balancing related to myrtles and the shrines was changed temporarily in Arcadia for testing purposes and has now been rolled back. The update going live uses the intended balancing where the mortal hardness and health are higher than during the test, and the shrine claiming costs are back to 200 Morn wood and 50k gold. Verse 5 also brings several gameplay and crafting updates plus new signs and decorations to discover. Make sure you don't miss anything and read the full patch notes and known issues. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And that's not all, as our Yule in-game celebrations are just around the corner with limited time festive recipes. Event dates will be shared very soon. To be sure you don't miss any information about our next content update, claim the @Arcadia role on Discord. See you in-game, Pax Vobiscum, the mainframe team. Then we have a new article that is, as you can see, it's going to be released tomorrow, but somehow we're reading it today. Celebrate Yule in-game with a limited time event. Hello, Paxians. We recently unveiled our upcoming temporary Yule in-game celebrations, and we're happy to share that the event will run from December 17th after maintenance, okay, so that's tomorrow, around 11 a.m. to January 13th, 2026. This month-long celebration will give you plenty of time to gather ingredients and craft our festive Yule recipes. To begin, you'll need to craft and equip your Yule charm, which will unlock access to Yule-exclusive resources. If you unequip it, you won't be able to see these resources. From there, you can explore all the seasonal recipes and even prepare a few extra items to trade or sell once the event comes to an end. We're looking forward to seeing your homes, villages, and market stalls transformed with seasonal decorations and, of course, your character proudly wearing their new festive attire. For our lore aficionados, we've also prepared a short text exploring the origins of Yule and PAX Day and the symbolism of the goat. Oh, goat made out of that's cool. The legend of the first goat. As Grandma told it every winter, the ancients said that in the first winter, before people knew how to mourn or remember, the dead wandered. The veil was thin, but the paths were dark, and nothing guided the lost souls home. Even Merothea, whose moonlight softened the night, could still illuminate every place where sorrow hid. One evening, as she walked across the frost, Merothea found a child's spirit sitting beneath a bare tree. The child was cold, afraid, unable to speak their own name, for humanity had not yet learned a true language, only a handful of words, and none for grief or mourning. Merothea knelt and whispered, "Little fellow, follow my voice," but the child could not rise, their feet were tangled in shadows. So Merothea called for her wolf, but the wolf's steps were too heavy, and the shadows grew wary of his teeth. Then Merothea called for her bird, but the bird's wings could not reach the low places where sorrow pools. So Merothea called out for a third time into the stillness of the world. If any creatures knows the hidden road, show them to me. From the dark roots of the tree, a small shape emerged, a creature with bright eyes, nimble hooves, and horns like twin crescent moons. It bowed to Merothea as though it had been waiting for her to speak. The goat stepped to the child's spirit and gently touched them with its horn. Where it touched, the shadow loosened. The goat turned, walking a path that had not existed the moment before. A path, I can't read my normal voice now. A path that wound between the thorns of sorrow and the deep drifts of forgetfulness, and the child followed. When they reached the vale, the goat returned to Merothea and bowed again. "Why do you help the lost?" the Redeemer asked. The goat did not speak. Goats still rarely do, but it placed its forehead against her hand, and she understood, because the living rarely look downwards and the dead often do. From that day, the goat walked before Merothea in all winter journeys. Its hooves found every hidden road, its horns broke every snare of shadow, and its bright eyes reflected every soul who sought the way home. So at Yule, we weave little straw goats to honor the first guide. We place them in doorways, on hearths, or beside the fire or a lantern, believing the goat still walks unseen, clearing a path for the spirits of the departed. And we say, a wolf guards, a bird warns, but a goat leads you home. Happy Yule, everyone. Pax Vobiscum, the mainframe team. That's all I have for this video. Have a corrosively wonderful day, and I'll see you in my next video.